many things that's held us down. But now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go. And where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together. We're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove.
Yo, 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 yo. What's poppin'?
I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside.
Back.
They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back.
We sure won't.
Put our show together, gonna polish up our act. Wow. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No, no, no. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah, yeah. We're grooving. Move it, move it, move it, go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no, no. I'm on the move. I really, really got that groove. And I know we've got the groove. Makes you wanna really move. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying.
What's poppin', Dion? Hey, all the way from South Africa. That's what's up.
It's been far too long. Well,
That's right, he got his dog dancing. Come on, y'all. I know somebody tapping their feet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It ain't all hip hop here. Come on, man.
Please, please, please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up.
This how we starting.
But see, we're gonna keep trying.
I gotta get a new boom arm, man.
We're gonna keep
Other one's broken. I'm gonna get one soon.
over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping, no. See, it ain't no way, no way. We're gonna put our show
What's going on?
Keep us down.
D-Line.
See, our time has finally came around.
Hey, man, I'm blessed to be here with y'all, man. That's what's up.
So we're on the move. We're ready to make it.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't nothing gonna stop this channel. Nope. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pushing the envelope. Damn right. We're gonna keep pushing the envelope. For sure, G-Line. Yeah. Send me your music, man. I'll play it. If it's appropriate, I'll play it. Trust me, I'll play it. If it's dope, I'll play it. Trust me. I would like to invite. Hey, man, my boy ain't been on for a while. He's been kind of busy. He's been on his journey. Shout out to my guy Tyree, aka I'm gonna keep calling him Master Splinter, but he rather the architect. Shout out to Master Splinter and Mr. Jerry James, aka Mr. COI. Get it right, get it tight. You know what I'm saying? How you doing today, Tyree? Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Tyree. Hold on. Let me call my boy real quick. He probably on the phone. Busy man.
There you go.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I can't hear nothing but music still. I thought you was still playing the intro.
Hell nah. Yeah.
Oh shit! Jerry just looking into the camera, so I thought.
Nah. Can you unmute yourself? You still hear the music?
Yeah, he probably just muted.
Oh yeah, there you go. What's going on, Tyree? How you doing, man? Damn. The fuck? You gonna have to go out and come back in, fam. Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Hold up, Jerry. You're gonna have to jump back in, Jerry.
Yeah, you hear me?
I can hear you now. Damn, it sounded like you was in an earthquake or some joint.
I couldn't hear nothing a while ago. Y'all like your screen was black, Jerry was froze, and it was still playing intro music. So I thought, y'all was over there trying.
It's all gravy. It's all gravy. Good morning, Grand Rising, Gorilla Back Kennels, man. What's poppin', Shannon? Man, come on, man. You see what Shannon comment is?
It be like that.
It bees like that sometimes. Hey, we can't control that. All we can control here is the narrative that we're trying to push with healthier dogs, man. And that's why my topic is what it is, what it was this morning. And I'm gonna let y'all know what I posted on Facebook about today's show. So I said American Bully Church at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Which we were kind of late today, right? And I says no drama, but we are going to speak the truth about how important the life of these American, about how these animals are. Hold up, I meant to put health is just important. Hold on, my bad. I'll fix that. Sorry, y'all. All right, boom. All right, so I put health is just as important as the outer appearance. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
I gotta go to Jesus Christ, man. Eric says, "What up, Jerry?" He
Just
said, "He said, them COIs is what's up."
sitting here drinking some coffee.
Does anyone know who won Best in Show at 8? Yeah, we seen.
They didn't give a They didn't give a.
Oh, Asia. I thought we were talking about the other nationals in Europe. Never mind.
Nah. I don't know who won it in Asia. Look,
They didn't give a name for that dog in Asia. I saw the picture of him that won and everything, but they did not give a name. The name of the dog.
How did he look?
I thought y'all were talking about that Dutch hound that won in Europe.
He looked like he was probably a colossal son.
Okay, it's more like
that chocolate brown boy.
Yeah, chocolate brown. Yeah,
he nice.
Kind of a mocha color.
All right, I gotta see.
King Charles put him up before National said he was like this dog gonna win, and that's the dog.
Yeah, that's who he said. Yep.
Oh, you playing some bangers over there, boy.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, he's a nice bull. That's a nice bull right there. That is a nice bull. All right, so how's everybody doing today, man? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I hope y'all, if y'all haven't catch the show yesterday, his name's Bazooka. His name's Bazooka. I guess that's a dog's name. And Richie. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful starting of their day. And just a couple of announcements first before we get into it. We're gonna have who did I say we're gonna have on Tyree in April?
Marco Suarez.
Sorry about that.
Marco Suarez.
We're gonna have
sorry, Tyree.
We're gonna have Mr. Marco Suarez on in April, man. He's a busy man, so that's the date that I could get him on. Or that should be a banger, man, because I spoke with him for like an hour and he was in Mexico busy and he still gave me an hour of his time, man. And he just had a lot to say. And I can't wait to have him on.
I'm gonna tell y'all what, y'all better be here for that interview. Y'all better be here for that interview because he messaged him months ago and told him that I'm gonna keep on bothering you until you reply to me. He's been bothering him until he replied to him.
It's been about a year. Let me see. I can tell you right now when I first hit him up, and he wasn't even. Hey,
Shannon, boy, you fool, boy.
I know, right?
Shannon is a fool.
Well, Marco don't just give interviews to podcasts. I've never. I mean, unless it was years ago.
Bro,
I ain't never seen him give one, and I watch about every podcast out there.
It's been almost 2 years since I hit him up, and I told that man I'm not going to stop bothering you until I can get you on the show. Just persistent, being persistent. And his main concern was just drama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And just, at that time, me and Terrell was going at each other's necks. And so I guess he kind of caught wind of that. And that painted a bad picture for the platform. And I had to send him some more videos. He said he's been watching from afar. So that made me feel good. And he just felt like he didn't want any drama, towards his name or towards his legacy. And I was like, no, sir, this is actually a platform that is made to celebrate the OGs and the people who have laid down the foundation and that are successful within this diaspora of American bullies. And we had a nice long talk, and I cannot wait to bring him on. Somebody, he said, Shannon, that little brown dog that everyone's freaking out about. I was freaked out too. Shannon said the European national with a dog looked like a Buick Bonneville. I seen a video. I seen somebody show. Anthony Gray sent me a video of the dog, and it didn't look as bad as the picture. I mean, when the dog was gating and doing his going around, gating around, it didn't look that bad. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not up here trying to
a picture can kill your stud or your dog, and even if it don't look that way in the video or in person, everybody gonna hold on to that initial appearance of that picture, and that's some people.
That's
I
a fact.
See that dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He said, I'm from South Georgia. Oh, the roosters. Hey, so he's stupid. Shit is dumb, yo. All right, so what I want to talk about is no hate on here. Please, let's have some respect on here for people's dogs, man. Like I said before, we can become insensitive because we see things a certain way, and we have to realize that these dogs don't ask to be here. They're not asked to be here. It's the people that we're trying to hit with reality, but at the same time, a life is a life. That energy is energy, regardless. From my studies, oh, hold on. Congratulations on your growth, Alden. I know it's hard for those of us who have had to be in a certain way to make it through them streets. So your growth is amazing, man. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. My wife has a lot to do with that growth. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to put it in action, but there's certain things. There has to be a component in your life that makes you want to turn around and not be as savage as we are. So I've grown to actually watch what I say, because what you project, right or wrong, whether you're right or wrong, how you project it is the most important thing. What energy you're putting towards that topic and what you're speaking on is more important than you actually being correct, you being right. That's why, that's what's up, man. We all need a good woman, fam. I know Shannon got one too. You know what I'm saying? I know Tyree got one. I know Jerry just married one, a good woman, in his life that helps that balance. You know what I'm saying? Helps us balance. What you about to say? What you about to say, Tyree? Yeah, I know you. That's why I'm laughing, because you about to say some stupid.
I just want to talk about. It's wild, women provide balance, and they can also provide disbalance.
Facts. That's facts.
I'm not gonna take too much for my wife watching right now.
She's looking at you with that side eye right now, ready to slap you upside your head. But
I'm just gonna talk about them lazy bitches that lay on my couch all day. Those some balanced, nice women right there.
The dogs you talking about?
Provide nice puppies. Yeah. But I be talking about no other bitches on my couch. 4 or 5 bitches laying around all day.
He said, "Now I'm on here preaching." Hey, man, I'm sorry, but I feel like the truth is the truth.
It's Sunday.
It is Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Sunday fun day. But I just try to put.
Sidebar question.
Go ahead.
Hey Jerry, how you get the perfect white patch like straight down the middle of your beard? Do it just that way?
You have to be old.
I know what it is. I just
Oh,
ain't gonna
okay.
say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
It's
That's
I mean,
years and
it's
years of
it's
hey,
it's
doing that
it's
extra.
gray hair. It's gray hair and a specific type of fertilizer.
See, I was about to get into it, right? Jerry said,
It's a liquid fertilizer.
it's a liquid fertilizer.
I guess that's how you bleach it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you got to wash it out before it
they say
dries
it's
up and
strong as
start looking
bleach.
funny.
Yeah, facts. Yo, crazy.
Hey, but I said all of that to say this, man. Let's just have respect for, I know we want to prove a point a lot of times, there's a lot of people that speak on certain bloodlines, and how far are you willing to go just to be right? You know what I'm saying? We can
I don't even want to prove a point no more. I just want
right,
people to
because
tell me I'm right.
actually
I
the
was right.
the point is being proven at like as we speak, months and months and years down the line.
And as I say, about every week.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think Jerry might be. I'm starting to think
we
secretly Jerry might really be Ben's.
yeah,
Behind he got on the phone or he typing. He really Ben's.
yeah, we're influencing Jerry, man, with the subs, man. Like we're influencing him, yeah. Because he wasn't like
He
this
ain't
before.
lying,
But
though. I mean,
I could
every
tell
week.
you know what it is? He's getting tired just like we got tired, right? And just a little brief history about myself. Like I said, I didn't know anything about dogs. I had to learn on the fly. So I didn't know about the health of the American bully, and how important it was uh to um to add certain bloods and to what comes with this look or what comes with that look. There's a
Yeah.
price to pay for everything we do with these dogs. It took me a while to learn. And
I mean,
you can ask
you know what's
ask
crazy?
Sherry, you can ask Shannon, you can ask Tyree. And I don't know Jerry James, I don't know if he was around when I was speaking mostly the look of the dog over the health. You know what I'm saying? And I've changed my outlook because I feel like the health, I don't separate it. I don't separate the look from the health. I do not separate it, right? But there are
Because
people with
it go hand in hand. I feel like
it go hand in hand.
when
But there's
It
people
should.
when you start seeing another dog, when you start seeing another dog known for all the health issues that, well, of course, the more you invest in the look of the dog carries that shit. Of course, you're gonna be bringing it along. Like I feel like the look is it goes completely hand in hand. People just don't want to realize what they're looking at, and they think they're making a new breed. You can't reinvent the wheel, basically. And some of these extreme dogs are just people trying to reinvent the wheel. Like they're trying to make a dog like those dogs are. The more they go, they're looking more like bulldogs.
yeah, that's a
We
fact.
got bulldogs out here.
And
We
it's
were
to the
at a
point
very good place where. Now go ahead.
and it's to a point where we can't separate a lot of the times with these dogs. You can't separate the males from the females, and these people think it's cute, and it's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's really a death blow to your breeding program, and your pockets at the same time, because at the end of the day, while you want these she males, it's affecting how many puppies that these dogs are having. It's affecting the heat cycle that these dogs having. And let's just be honest, it's affecting these dogs' lives, man. I mean, yeah, these dogs are bulls. I'm not just talking about the females. I'm talking about period, man. These extreme dogs are these just, they're bulls. They're impressive looking dogs. But at the risk of what, though? Of these dogs not passing 5 years old? These dogs ain't even making it to 5. You know, and what kind of reflection does that have on us as a community? You know, as a dog community, where these other breeds are even unhealthy breeds. Let's like the bulldog and a Frenchie, right? They're very unhealthy dogs, right? But these dogs are living 10 years old. These dogs are living 12 years old. We can't say the same thing. We're just trying to add this blood, right? With a lot of uneducated people within this breed that we allow to give them light. Not saying we, but the majority of the community give these people light, and their dogs shed light on these people like they're doing the right thing, but they're actually not. It's like it's like a woman or a person, sorry, not a woman, but a person with herpes on all on their lips, but they got it dormant, and they fix themselves up, and they just kissing everybody, man. They just giving everybody herpes, man. They look, you know what I'm saying? Or a person with HIV
Right.
or AIDS, they might look good on the outside, but they fucking dying on the inside. You know, we have to take a stand, man. And at some point, the registries are they're gonna have to speak out, and they're gonna have to take a stand as well, because it doesn't look good. It doesn't. Hold on, let me fix my camera real quick. Sorry, y'all. It doesn't look good when people are accepting dogs uh into a registry, and these dogs are just don't have a lifespan that's long. How does that reflect on the actual registry for accepting these damn dogs?
Yeah.
You know, at some point, these registries are going to have to take a stand and stop money grabbing. Just to register a dog, they're money grabbing. You know, and that's how I feel right now. At some point, there's a stand, there's a line that has to be drawn. You know, and I'm not hating. I'm not doing none of that. I love these dogs, and look at what's happening. There's people that saying, "Oh, I have so and so blood, and my dog's 8 years old." Okay, that's good for you. What blood did you line it up with? First of all, second of all, the numbers, the percentage that you are trying to give that you're trying to represent does not add up, because you're part of the 5%. You're part of the 4% of them dogs that's making it past 5 years old. Hell, past 3 years old. We have to take a stand. At some point, we got to take a stand. People brag about how much they love these dogs, and how much they pay for their food, how much they pay for their kennel setup. Yeah, that's all good. But how good is a kennel with a dead dog in it? How good is it? It's not good at all. You want to add something, Jerry?
Yeah, so I'll play devil's advocate just a little bit here. So from a registry standpoint, I mean their responsibilities, right, as they see it, is basically to record the lineage, the history of the dogs, and sanction shows, right?
Facts. Let's get into
Um,
it.
so the health of the dogs, and everything that really that's the responsibility of the breeder, right? Now, I don't know, and I don't disagree with what you're saying. What I'm trying to figure out is the mechanism in which you do it, in which you execute what you're talking about, that oversight, that of that governing body, and how that is actually executed. That's an extremely difficult thing, because it's like everybody, a lot of people will say, well, my papers say it's an American bully, and if I breed it to another American bully, it should be registered as an American bully, right?
Facts. That's true.
Um, so the individual breeder is responsible. There now overseas, and like your guest, I can't remember her name, so I apologize. Yesterday, and how
Adele.
she was talking about,
Adele.
she Adele. Okay, she runs her registry with an iron fist, boy. She don't play around, right?
Mm-mm.
So, in places like, I'm not sure they do it there, but other places in Europe and things like that, I mean, they have a strict evaluation process um, before a dog is allowed to be a breeding dog. In Germany, they must at least achieve, if I'm not mistaken, something like must achieve champion level as a champion level dog in order to be allowed to breed. So, and that now that does come from the registry over there, right? So, how do you, I mean, how do we enact something like that where we can it can be enforced? Is
I think too much micromanaging will turn people away. But what
I
I'm
do too.
saying, is at some point, right? We have to
Yeah,
actually look at the elephant in the room. If I was a president or owner of a registry, and I see this stuff keep going on within our community running rapid, right? I would make what is it called? The presidents have the state what's the they have a conference or they speak not state of emergency but the damn.
Constitutional Convention.
No. They
No,
have they have like where they're basically drawing a line in the sand and they're saying, "Yo, this has to happen in order for us to move forward as Americans. This has to happen. This state of the union or state of I can't remember what it's called. Send me a link. I got you, Shannon. I got you. Hold up. I'm gonna send it to your Facebook inbox. Please, let's not say no dogs' names, man. Let's not.
yeah, we don't want to start that.
Yeah, let's not, because uh shown dogs are the unhealthiest dogs, in my opinion. I wouldn't say that. I think we gotta go on percentages as well, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go because most of these dogs that are dying off aren't show dogs.
Right. They're just hype dogs and whatnot. And
They're not
also they
show
come
dogs.
off of a lot of them have had show presence, but they're not show dogs. I can go down the list and tell you all of them, and I can tell you the flaws that each one of them come with. Like I'm talking about, these are
Right.
blatant flaws. These ain't things that you can just kind of hide a little bit. Like, have you ever seen Grimm's rear? Anybody ever seen Grimm's rear? Exactly.
I haven't.
Every picture popped out. You said what, Jay?
And he said he hasn't seen it.
I've never seen a
Oh,
picture of his rear.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Him. Well, we seen Golden Child rear just off of a fluke. That won't never supposed to happen. If he would have never went to a show and somebody thought to be funny and take a video of it, we would have saw the back of the dog. You see, that only happened because somebody got a video and posted. They
Yeah,
don't take certain dogs to like sanctioned shows because they know that everybody at the sanctioned show is gonna take a video and put it up. They only take them to stuff that are stack offs or things where the people that like those type of like, I don't want to label it, but those type of dogs, um, cause they gonna praise it.
I'm not like I can only speak on the dogs that are this show is for show dogs. This platform is to represent show dogs and what can we do to enhance the health of these dogs, right? That's what my platform is about. If all the guests that I have on, they got registries, they're uh they're well-known handlers. They've won nationals, and look, Jerry James, he shows his dogs. Tyree, he's shown his dogs. He got, champions and, title dogs. Jerry got title dogs. Uh myself, I have title dogs. I produce title dogs from champions to grand champions. Um, but I just feel um that somebody in charge that has influence that people listen to, right, need to take a stand. They need to at least address the elephant in the room instead of just allowing this
Yeah.
elephant to knock everything over. I'm not saying to micromanage everybody that's within the breed, but please make it known these are not the dogs that we want around. These are not the dogs you should be breeding to. There's classes that these people can be um uh having for the public. There's videos that these people can have to address the community. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, oh, the ABKC has to do this, the ICBR has to do this, the BRC has to do this, the BRC has to do this. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not forcing or saying that they should be forced to do anything. But I'm just saying on on a on a on a level that to show that they actually care for the health of these dogs, they need to say something because these registry owners dogs ain't dying at 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. They got dogs that's living 10 years old, 8, 9 years old. You know, if these dogs are dying at 8, 9, then you know I wouldn't be like pounding my fist right now on the table. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be pounding my fist on the table, but these dogs aren't even make. Listen, do you know a dog like an American bully does not fully developed until it's like around 5, 6 years
Until they're
old?
5 years old.
Like these dogs are dying before their prime. And it's not right. And I don't care who says, yo, he's a hater. Huh? What'd you say,
That's
fam?
basically a human being dying at 23
Oh
or
shit.
24 years old.
Right? So we're saying we
That's when you reach your full growth almost, you know.
and a grown man, let's separate it. A man's brain doesn't really fully develop until he's 24, 25.
If we can make it that long.
If we make it that long. You know, women's brains are developed by the time they're 17, 16 years old. You know, they're developed. But, you know, because their look on life is just totally different from ours. You know
Yeah.
that, you know, but we have to do better. Somebody has to take a stand about it. Like somebody influential has to take a stand. People aren't health testing to find out underlying issues out of fear something's wrong with their nice dogs. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I've been guilty of that because I didn't know. I know better now. I know better
So
now. Is that Mr.
I
That's Mr. Marcus Middleton. Shout out to Mr. Marcus Middleton. I know I am Middleton 836. I know who that is. If you want to jump on here, man, just let me know. I'll send you the link, man, because he's a vet tech, man, and he's been pounding his foot on the, I mean foot. He's been pounding his fist on the table about the health of these dogs. People don't health test themselves or go to the doctor. What makes you think they're gonna spend money on a dog? Facts.
so I don't know of any, and this may not sound exactly right, but I don't know of anybody that has what you would call a high level or a very popular dog, right? Stud dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like a Zero or Zeus or some top level dog, right? Grand champion dog, that kind of thing. That publicly is transparent about the genetic testing results, except for, and hats off to him, Roger Stout. Now, Roger, on his website, you can see the embark results of every dog that he has for stud. But there is not another person that I'm aware of that has taken the steps that he has to be transparent about his stud's genetic health. And some of the others will flat out tell you they don't test and they are part of the problem. They are producing a lot of dogs and they have not even and they've not that we are publicly aware of have not tested their dogs and making those results known.
Mr. Marcus Middleton said it's like putting a nice paint job on a box Chevy. That motor ain't right.
There you go.
You ain't gonna go so far. Hey, and not just that, right? How would you feel if you bought a car like that? Go to marketplace, any product that you purchase, it looks good, but as soon as you get home, it starts falling apart. They done cleared the engine light. Right? And as soon as you drive it as soon as you pull up in your driveway, bing, 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 that engine light done went off. The heat, the temperature for that vehicle done went up. The hot. Now your head gasket just blown. How much does it cost to get a head gasket done? With these dogs, they dead. You can't get it fixed. That's it. It's permanent. So it's not like a vehicle. It's not like something that you could just, I can just screw this into this. Oh, here we go. How you doing, sir? That's Marcus? Oh, no. I know who that is. That's Shannon. What's up, Shannon?
McCabby and Knight.
Yeah. Shannon, what's popping?
You're on mute. There you go.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, fam? What you got to say, man?
Nah, I just listen, man. I'm just piggybacking on what's already.
You can't hear you. Something going on with your phone.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I think the problem is with a lot of these studs. To your point, they've been bred so much before they reach a certain age that you really don't see all of the genetic issues with the dogs, and then the people who do speak on it are commonly referred to as haters or whatever. But the bottom line is, man, those dogs are getting shopped out way too much to have the health issues that they have. And I agree to a certain extent. It's not like the register want to come in and kind of micromanage.
Right.
I agree. I think that would deter people, but at the same token, though, they for example, like the breed club, that's always frowned upon. But the fact of the matter is, we need some kind of governing body other than if the registers just want to collect the names and keep records, that's fine. But I think what's turning people off from the breed, man, is for one, the cost, and then the fact that these dogs are dying at 3 years old or less. So something needs to be done. I think the registries are, especially ABKC, I think they're doing a little bit more now with trying to do courses and classes and stuff. But honestly, man, I agree with you, Joel. Like somebody just need to say, hey, we see a trend in the community. This is the trend, and we feel like it's a detriment to the community. Just almost like a warning. You know what I'm saying?
State of the Union.
Yeah, at the very least. I mean, if you're not gonna really, kind of just be on it, then at least do that to the community. That way we can at least have some kind of warning that, hey, we found this issue. It's becoming a trend in the community. We just want to let y'all, just like when you buy something at the store and it got that package on the back, right? It got that warning package on the back when you buy.
I was just getting ready to say that.
That shit can give you cancer, goddamn it.
The
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Federal Dog Administration needs to come
There
out
you
and
go.
say this product contains health risks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we need something though, to, like a vanguard, man. Because if we
Yeah.
don't, we just keep doing it the way we're doing it. Everybody get into this popular stud syndrome, and I mean,
Yep.
the products come out and they look pretty decent, but then they don't last past 3 years. But all the hype, all the stud fees being collected. I don't know, man. To me, it just seemed that part of it seems like a big sham. But yes, I agree with you. I'll pass the mic back.
Hey, sucker free. If you wasn't on here earlier, I said if these dogs were passing at I said that as well. I said 5 years is prime. I said actually 5, 6. I said 4 to 6 basically is when the dog's like fully matured.
Yeah.
And the dog shouldn't be dying in, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just getting started, basically. But I said if these dogs were dying at like 8, 9 years old, I wouldn't be beating my fist on the table right now like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be as vocal as I am now. What you was gonna add, Shannon?
No, you good. I was checking my mic. You good?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be as vocal as I am right now. I'd still be a little bit vocal, you know what I'm saying? Um, I think the youngest dog besides my puppies that I have here is 4 years old. The youngest, the oldest is 10. Shots fired is next at 8 years old and you know,
Yep.
pushing 9. So um like I just feel that this breed is way too young for this to be happening. That this breed is way too young for this to be happening. How do and look how we're looking. Do you think we're the only people that's talking about this? Just imagine what the people in the UKC are talking about, right? How the people in the AKC is talking about. Do you think do you think this is the only the topic is they're speaking? Wait, they're naming names. They're naming what breeders are who's producing these dogs. They're actually pointing fingers.
I mean, to keep it a buck, Joel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen. I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong with calling a spade a spade. I know me and you have these conversations, but and I agree. When you have a public platform, you don't want to get too deep, where it becomes a situation where you're targeting anyone. But at the same token, man, sometimes you have to speak out and say, "Hey, listen, this is what we see consistently from this camp. It's flooding the community and it's causing these."
But we're actually speaking on it without we don't have to say the names
Right. No, I
because we're
agree.
within the community and we know what's going on. We
No, I
know,
I agree.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Uh I rather this be a platform and a space where we speak on what's going on with these dogs versus pointing at your finger at certain individuals, right? Because I believe that I told you so platform. You feel what I'm saying without actually saying it. Because uh once you start, I don't want this to be known as a drama platform. And naming names can cause drama
I
because
agree,
not
Joel.
only are we naming names for a camp or a certain bloodline, there's hundreds to thousands of people that are invested into that bloodline and they won't actually listen because they feel like we're hating on a certain person or a certain group. Now, just let's use psychology, right? When we were children, right? And we were growing up, our mothers and our fathers could tell us everything that's right. They told us everything that's right. But at some point, we felt, man, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, man, well, that ain't gonna happen, right? Because they kept, and that's all we started hearing. Instead of, you better not go across that street because they be shooting over there, or they be doing this over there, or they be doing that over there. Instead of us listening and taking heed, we feel like we know. So at some point, it just is like this when they start saying, that's what we hear at some point. And that's not what I'm trying to do to people who are invested into these bloodlines, who are part of these communities that are that like these type of dogs. I'd rather them go through what they go through on their own time and then see stuff like this and say, wow, I wish I would have known that before I invested in these dogs. I wish I would have took heed to what people were saying until, before I got invested in these dogs. Because if you ask me, most all breeders feel like they can breed stuff out of every dog, right? Most people that are breeders feel like they can save a certain line but heart murmurs. Listen, I'm gonna say this straight up. If you are studying a dog or selling dog where heart murmurs, you are a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Now, I'm not talking about grade 1, possibly grade 2, because some of our dogs are, when they're puppies, they're a vet told me that you can't get a real read on these dogs if they're gonna have heart murmurs until they are like 2 to 3 months, or like 3 to 4 months. That's when you can really gauge it. You know what I'm saying? But if you are outright knowing your dog has heart murmurs and you are studying that dog out, man, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? People put a value on the studs more than the female, a charge that don't have to take care of them. That's facts.
Just to give somebody his flowers or his credit, Terrell said 8-10 years ago that this is what was going to happen. I mean, we can see that the road to extreme, the extreme bully, right, is a perilous road, and we can, we can see the issues. And the thing is that how we kind of headed off at the pass, right? Is, I mean, your puppies can be genetically tested at 4 weeks old. It's just a cheek swab. Test your puppies, right, and then send it in. And then before they go to homes, before you make your pick, right, get your results. And then if there's puppies that have issues, you pet home them with no breeding rights. If they don't, then okay, right? But
Get
that's
them you get them fixed, or have it in
yeah,
your contract where the people who are purchasing these dogs get their dogs fixed. Because we're not selling these dogs to pet homes enough.
that's
These
how we
dogs,
clean it up.
we need to sell these dogs to pet homes instead of selling our fourth pick for $5,000, $4,000 just because it comes from a certain dog.
Those are
Yeah.
federal facts. Those are federal facts. See, I'm gonna tell you why this breed got off the path, man. I'm gonna go down a little tangent. It's because of the amount of money that was brought to the whole game, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's what destroyed the path of this breed compared to even some of the more recent breeds that I've posted on the chat a couple of times. There are breeds that are fairly new. I mean, a couple years old that have way more consistency. So what messed up this game, man? The bully market to me is just the sheer amount of money that people thought they could make, which made it a breeder dog. So these dogs aren't getting into homes, majority of them, where it's just people that want to love and take care of them. that's gonna tell their friends, "Hey, man, this is a great breed of dog."
Yeah.
So when you have the mentality that you want to sell these dogs just to breeders for thousands of dollars, I mean, you get a situation like this, right? Unruly community, unruly community in essence, where we just try to make everything fit after a while. Like even with the Merles, man, there's no knock on Merles. I've seen a lot of good, nice looking Merles, but even that, bro, goes against standardization. When you just keep adding in and saying, "Hey, well, let's see what this is gonna do." Well, we got this amount of people that want to do this. To me, I don't know who runs a business like that, let alone a registry. Like if we could, if everything that people want to add to the breed, we just consistently take into consideration, bro, you'll never have a breed. This conversation about it being a young breed, we'll be talking about this 10 years from now. While
Fact.
there are actually communities out there that are creating stable breeds with up to 6 different types of dogs in the genetics, man. So to me, I hear a lot of this stuff, bro, and to me, it's just bullshit. I'm just gonna keep it a book. It's just straight bullshit. Just the fact that we just gonna, yeah, it's a new breed, but the breed has been here for 20 some years with millions of dogs on the ground, millions of dogs around the world on the ground, man. So to me, when I look at I'll say the ABKC, when I look at it, bro, it's almost like it grew too fast, right? It grew too fast, and it's like everybody's trying to play catch up on the top side. Everybody's trying to play catch up, and not only that, they're trying to mold themselves to whatever the new thing is that the population is bringing up, which to me make no sense as a register, right? If people want to make a certain type of look, a certain type of dog that doesn't fit the standard, cool, go do that.
Bye.
Label it something else.
Right.
But we keep getting pushed back because whatever new and hot comes out, oh, that's the new bully. To me, bro, as just a straightforward, common sense type of person, I know a scam when I see one, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a book. I know one when I see one, And I think this community, we're pushing towards that because we don't have the vanguards in place that say, "Hey, no, we're not gonna go that far. No, we're not gonna do X, Y, and Z." You know what I'm saying? But when you got a situation where it's like a protesta group where everything is allowed to be in, everything is allowed to be a part, it becomes a problem. And then when you get in the ring, you see the very dogs that they were saying were tools starting to win. So it's hypocrisy all around for me. I feel like either we need to come together as a community and establish some type of vanguard um, um, group, uh, or if not, bro, we're gonna be talking about this 10, 20 years from now.
That's what we're
So
here for. This is what we're here for right now. This is what we're here. This is what we're here for right now. Look, let's look at this.
As far as I know, right now we are the Vanguard group.
We are the Vanguard group. This is why that's one of the reasons why I
yep,
started this channel. All right, look. All right. All right, look at this. This is what the lie is to the public, right? While it used to be like this, this needs to be changed. And how embarrassing, right, would it be to have this changed to to uh
4 to 5.
4 to 5? Nobody would invest in these dogs because a lot of people purchase dogs to be raised with their children.
facts.
Yep.
But that's why I mean, Joel, about see those numbers. 5 years is acceptable in a community that's solely based on just being a breeder community, right? We
Mm-hmm.
selling to other people that want to breed dogs, but at the end of the day, no well established renowned breed goes that path, bro. You got to get these dogs into the homes so people can evaluate them, so people can be the word of mouth. This breed is really just a breeder's breed. You know, and so why would somebody buy a dog? Which I never could understand it, bro. I was always called a hater. I couldn't understand why people was buying pet home dogs for $3,000. Are you kidding me? Like, so for me, the whole thing to me, bro, I get it because it's business, it's capitalism. I get it. I get all that, right? But we keep overlooking the underlying thing, which is we're playing God, bro. We've positioned ourselves to be God, creating animals, bringing them into the world, and we got to do our due diligence.
Listen, if we keep going this way, I'm letting y'all know right now. The ASPCA,
Yeah.
they're gonna step in. And then guess who's gonna step in? Guess who's gonna have their back? The federal government.
Well, we already got a lot of vets that don't want to treat American bullies, especially reproductive stuff.
It's only a matter of time. If we don't straighten up our act and we don't become examples of enhancing these dogs' quality of life.
Right.
It's only a matter of time. Right? For the ASPCA to step in and to advocate to not have these dogs to be bred or bought. And it's really just gonna be a breeder's breed, like super for real. They're gonna like, all right. If let's go to rap real quick, right? Kendrick Lamar basically said that Drake is a Geppetto. He's a PDF file. Right? And look at the effect that it's had on his career. Even if it's not true. Look at the effect. There's people that had to go through hell and high waters that been said that they're Geppettos, that they're PDF files. Right? Some wrongfully so. The ones wrongfully accused had to go through hell and high water to prove that they to exonerate themselves. Right? Now, when the word gets out from the ASPCA, from all of these vets that join together, that end up banding together and saying, this is the most unhealthy breed we've ever encountered in our lives.
Well, let's talk about why the dog is unhealthy, right? It's a persistent drive to add more mass on a smaller frame. But let's be honest, that's why the dogs are becoming less healthy. You've seen
That's a
that
big part
trend.
of it.
Yeah, that's definitely part of you. If the goal is consistently to add mass up to the point the dog breaks apart, then you're gonna get a community like this all day long.
Yeah. Well, we know the mass and everything, right, comes from the bulldog, and there's no doubt, right? We've all seen there are healthy bulldogs out there, but we don't know which ones got used in our breed. Were they tested? Did they, and so it's pretty obvious that there were a lot used that had issues, and those things are being perpetuated throughout our breed.
Like, there's a point when I'm gonna start breeding, I'm gonna just basically give the dogs that I don't want away, that I'm not gonna use in my
I've
breeding
done it.
program away. I'm
I've
gonna
done
set
it.
up. I'm gonna set up to get with the VA and speak to these mentally touched soldiers that been to war, to give these dogs to these men and women.
Mm.
to parents whose children got autism, to people who actually really need these dogs. You know what I'm saying? The money's gonna come. The money's gonna come. The money will come, right? But I honestly think that people shouldn't even really be selling these dogs at a high tag until they've started producing their own dogs from that blood.
Joel, that sounds too much like right, brother. That sounds too much like right. When I first got into the community, bro, I kid you not. When I first got my bully, I got it from a guy who he was already well established. He didn't you know what I'm saying? He didn't need to charge me thousands of dollars for a dog. You understand what I'm saying? So I operate on that same premise because here's the thing: how are you going to turn around and say the dog is new, is not developed, and all this, but you want to sell it for all this high money? To me, it doesn't make any sense. But it's also what's keeping this a breeder's breed, though, as well. The typical person that doesn't want to breed these dogs isn't gonna spend $3,000 for that dog. I don't care what y'all say, man. I've heard people on posts going back and forth with this issue, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, bro, it defies just common logic in terms of finances. Who has
the average
what money?
the average person doesn't even have $1,000 saved up in their savings.
Right. Let alone drop $3,000 on something that's not going to return an investment, a pet home dog. So to me, I just feel like, bro, the breed got ahead of itself. The money became before actually developing the breed, and that's kind of where we at now. And then like I said, what's in the ring needs to be more of what is a good reputation of what the dog should look like, man. I know that's a 2D image that they have on the website, but when dogs that don't even look like that are winning, and the reason why they're winning is because you say, well, man, look at all the mass on that dog. Bro, we in trouble. I'm sorry, we in trouble, bro.
Listen, hey, that's real talk right there. Hold up. What's wrong? What's wrong, Grand Hustle Mont? What's wrong? I just believe what's wrong. Please tell us what's wrong.
Yeah, really.
I want to know what's wrong. Because we might think it's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. So I don't understand just wrong.
See, when you sell a dog to your friend, you have to understand and be cautious of, making sure that you're selling a good product, right? Because that's a person you're gonna see on the weekend when y'all get up. So you can't sell that dude a dud that's gonna die in 3 years. That's my point. But when you doing a breeder dog, you can sell them that dog and you got your contract and you say, well, hey, it is what it is. And it's too much business in this breed, bro, and not enough focus on the damn breed.
That's facts. Hey, that's facts, man. I'm trying to wait for what Grand Hustle got to say.
Yeah, I'd like to know what that wrong was all about. So let me throw something in here, guys. So we talk, we always have a lot of conversation about the studs, you know, good and bad. But given
Me
that the
too.
female,
Me too, Grand Hustle. I've spent a lot of. I've invested. All of us have invested thousands of dollars on these dogs. And the highest tag I
given
paid for a dog was 5 G's.
given that the female transfers, she carries the mitochondrial DNA, which um, influences the immune system, the neurological pathways, and health. So a lot of your health issues and stuff truly come through the female due to the transference in the mitochondrial DNA. So if we're not testing our females, I mean, if we only tested our females and we cleaned the females up, we'd have a whole lot less problems. But I mean, both dogs, right? Both dogs contribute, but the female is really the one that will transfer a lot of the health and the vigor and the neurological pathways and stuff of your puppies.
Hey, Jerry, you're
Yeah.
gonna be proud of me because
All right.
in my presentation, remember the presentation that I've been talking about?
Yeah.
I speak on mitochondrial. I break it
Awesome.
down. I break it
Awesome.
down in my presentation what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm trying to find it right now.
Well, that's a great reproductive thing to discuss, Joel, because it's important.
I speak on what L11 is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me see. How to improve membrane fluidity. Let me see. I break down what membrane fluidity is just so I'm not, because a lot of people don't understand that's going to be in the presentation. They understand what membrane fluidity is. I have it on here. I break it down. I break down what L11 is. I mean, IL1 is. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's a 2-hour. Just a segue. This is my little infomercial on y'all. Just bear with me. Are you a breeder looking to improve the quality of your stud dog's reproductive health naturally? If so, you're in the right place. Hi, my name's Aldo and Joel Marrow Bay, and I've helped breeders just like you enhance the mobility and motility naturally without any harsh chemicals or expensive treatments. When it comes to breeding success, sperm health is everything. Poor motility and mobility can lower conception rates and possibly the size of a litter. But did you know, with a healthy diet, herbs, and holistic care, that can make a huge difference. In my class, I'll teach you 4 of the most important keys in reproductive health for stud dogs, which are the best natural supplements for improving sperm quality, the role of diet and hydration in semen production, traditional herbs that have been used for centuries for fertility support, and a simple lifestyle change that can lead to better results. Whether you're a seasoned breeder or just getting started, this class will give you the tools you need to naturally enhance your dog's reproductive health. If you're interested in taking your breeding program to a whole nother level, please message me in the contacts below. Have a wonderful day. Yeah.
Yo, I
What's
like
up?
that.
Thank you so much. Hey, I even break down what coenzyme Q10 is, right? The function of coenzyme Q10. Where is it? I'm trying to find a mitochondria where I broke it down. I can't find it right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. This presentation, you see the scroller? This is a 2-hour he says you suppose to spend all that bread and sell dogs for $1,000, huh? Bro, I done gave dogs away. Yeah, I done did it. I
The
done did it.
genetic test costs $150 at the most.
Who
I mean,
said
come on.
$100? You're putting words in my. You're putting words like, come on, man. Like, think logical. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking logical at all.
No, I mean, listen, I think if you buy a dog for $5,000 with the intent of getting your $5,000 back, then it's all business. You telling me what it is? It's all business. that could be with dogs. That could be with rental properties. That could be with what. So the way I look at that is, to you, the dog is the dog. It's essentially just a hustle anyway, right? You want to recoup your return on investment. I got it. But at the end of the day, if we're going to look at this collectively about building a breed, it can't just be solely on return of investment, man. It can't be. If we look at it as a business, fine. It's going to run the way it's running now. It's a business. Be happy with it.
So Grand Hustle and Florida, I don't know what they called in other states, like okay, Grand Hustle. My bad. So let's just think, all right? So Jerry might not even understand what the hell this means. But juggler dimes, right? Do y'all know what juggler dimes is, or working dimes? All right. So when I used to hustle back in the days when I was probably 16 years old, when I was in the trenches, they call them joints juggler dimes, right? That's where a person that will cook a Big 8 or like a quarter of a brick, right? And they would break it down just for juggler dimes, right? They might sell 8 balls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they are who are they selling these juggler dimes to? They not selling the juggler dimes to jugs. Facts go down. You see how old I am, right? They're not saying they're not selling these jugglers to smokers, right? They selling it to hustlers at a cheaper price, even though they making a money back off of these jugs, because these hustlers are just going to turn around and sell these jugs. A smart one is just going to turn around and sell them jug dimes for $20 and make $10 to make and double up, right? I'm sorry, I gotta take y'all here. I remember some dudes, right? I had a spot in Rhode Island, right? I had a spot, and these dudes try to post up on my spot, right? But I had weight, so I didn't have to go. You know, they were trying to shortstop and everything. They was trying to shortstop my peoples and everything. They was trying to shortstop. Cool, this is part of the game. A lot of people, hold up, shit. Sorry about that, y'all. A lot of people would get mad and start going to war with these people. They would go and start shooting up and starting fights and yo, you're stepping, you're trying to shortchange. Nah. You know what I did? I told one of my peoples, go purchase something from them. Go purchase a 20. I gave them money. Go purchase a 20. I had others purchase 50 pieces, and they'd bring it back, and I would weigh it up. They were selling 20 pieces for at 0.2, right? They were selling 20 pieces for 0.2, right? My, you know, and I was like, they wasn't really short stopping my people, because they would bypass them because mine was 0.3, tipping a 0.5, tipping a 0.4, right? Sorry if I'm blowing some of y'all, like not blowing some of y'all, but pat over y'all. But they mine was tipping from 0.3 to 0.4, right? So, you know, they'd catch some of my people, they'd catch some of my people, but I wanted to get them off the block, and I wanted to take their people. So you know what I did? I started selling 1 gram 50s. I started selling 1 gram 50. What they were selling for $100? What they were selling for $100? I was selling for half of that. Got them straight up off the block. They was ready to go to war with me until they found out what it was. Till they found out was Mac 90s and Calicos with 50 round drums on the top of them. And I didn't give a damn.
Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly.
Yo, I'm just trying to speak some people's language that's gonna understand this. You know what I'm saying? that's gonna understand it. I was there. You know what I'm saying? That's my past life, but that it ain't important. But I'm just trying to let y'all know that you ain't gotta try to triple up and quadruple up on an 8-ball. That's whack. You're gonna hold on to that 8-ball. You're gonna hold on to that ball for a long ass time. He said, "I love you, Joel, but this kingpin drug dealer stuff, bro."
Yeah, I was pretty lost, Joel. I'll admit, I was lost as hell.
My bad, bro. I
And no,
apologize.
it's fine. Hey, it's fine.
So,
Now,
We learned some things.
so in business terms, what Joel did is what Walmart does to small areas all across America.
Exactly.
What he does is he came in and he administered what you call EDLP, everyday low prices. And what he did was he cut out the competition where they couldn't sell their product at what they wanted to sell it for. In
Yep.
fact, if they wanted to be prosperous, they had to match his prices.
I was snatching they people up. Now, you know what I would do? Now, I would put color dye inside my shit sometime when I was cooking up. Just to be different. Food coloring.
Blue magic.
And no, it was psychology because there's people, you got some of that black stuff. That was better than the green stuff, and it's the same shit.
Facts. That's called the placebo effect.
Placebo effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have to get out of that mind frame because a lot of the people that get into this dog game are hustlers. This is who I'm speaking to. This is knife talk for the hustlers. All right. Like it goes over a lot of people's head because the hustlers within this breed are doing the bullshit. Not a lot. I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah.
But if you're having 8 puppies, right? If you're in an area where you're having he said, then you come down to the street talking about let me get this. so you got a lot of the hustlers that's fucking shit up, right? So it's gonna be my job, and I'm trying to teach the other people, right? If you're getting progesterone tests for $60, $50, $40, if you start being smart, right? And start messing with certain people in the area where they might be a little cheaper, house might be janky as fuck, but you getting your same progesterone test that you would get at a vet that's gonna charge you 100, 120. I seen some crazy prices like for 200. Right? You know why they charging y'all dumbass that much money? Because they know what y'all dumbasses spent charging for these dogs. They know how much y'all charging for these stud fees. This is why the market is becoming fucked up. And you got people that will come in with a Labrador Retriever, right? And the vets are not charging them $100 for a progesterone test. But you come in with an American bully, they know what it is. You come in with an exotic bully, they're saying these are fucked up people. But you know what? Fuck them. I'm gonna bleed these motherfuckers. They're charging some of these people $600 to $1,000 for surgery for
AI.
no for oh man, it's passing my brain right now. I got so much running through my mind. When they open a dog up to take the pups out,
C-section.
C-sections. They charging regular people $1,000 to maybe $1,500, but us, they charging us $2,500, $3,000.
Yeah, that's facts, and it's because of what you're saying, Joel, the perception of how much these dogs are bringing in and how much people are making off these dogs is making these dependent businesses like the vet jack up their prices. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they look at it is, well, this market is making this much money, then they should be able to pay XYZ for a C-section, in opposed to Jack and Jill, who have a pup litter of retrievers in the backyard. He gonna charge them $1,000. Listen, I see that all day long, brother. You're right.
So check this out, right here. You get in your you go to, because most vets want, this is what most vets want. They want you there from the beginning to the end, right?
Yeah.
Have these listen, have them do your AI. Have them do your TCI, right? Now, you have your AIs. So you say you have three AIs, right? Right? And that's $300, right? Or let's just say high price, $300, right? Let's just go as high as possible for me, because I know $100 is a lot to me. Now, I know somebody that do a 40, but I'm not gonna put myself, because that's a low percentage. I want to speak on the high percentage of people who's doing this work, right? Breeders. $300 total for your AIs, right? Then an AI or a TCI, they might charge you $150 to $200, right? So let's say $200, right? That's $500, right? And let's go with the $700 on a low end, right? That's what, $1,200 right there. That for your whole breeding, right? Now you have 8 puppies, 6 puppies. You're gonna keep 1 or 2, right? You're making $4,000 to $8,000. How much more greedier do we need to be? On top of that, if you're selling to that, just pet homes, $1,000. If you're selling to another breeder, $2,000, $2,500, let's say $3,000, the highest mark. You sell 2 puppies to breeders, right? That's $6,000 right there. $5,000 to $6,000. Y'all are the dudes that I pushed off the block. That's trying to $3,000-$4,000 for every puppy. Y'all, this guy's why I made that example.
Yep.
Y'all are the dudes that I pushed off the block. Because most pet owners don't give a damn about what bloodline that this dog come from. They like the mother.
Listen,
they like the
they
father.
Don't give a damn.
They want the puppies.
At all.
They don't care. Some of these people say, "Wow, your dog has a big head. When can I get some puppies?"
Facts.
I like the color of the dog. When you having puppies?
And Joel, those be the people that, when I tell you they take the greatest care of the dogs, man, I'm talking about the greatest care. I mean, if let's keep it a buck, man. When you
buying the dog's clothes,
they have
buying the dog's clothes, shoes on its feet. Dog, that makes me proud.
They go on vacation with them. The dog is overseas with them. The point I'm trying to make is, it's a whole nother type of clientele that's actually the more stable clientele, and that's the path that I feel like the breed should be on, man. You know, because we can't have it twofold where we say, man, this dog, we got so far to go, and you know, then sometimes we say that's the dog, you know, but we want to look at everybody and charge a certain price. I just, in good conscience, bro, I just can't do it.
Listen,
I just can't do it.
Go ahead, Jerry.
And to be fair, Dave Wilson just had a post a couple of days about his dog, saying that he pet homes almost all of his dogs. He's an advocate for pet homing dogs.
Let's keep Dave. Let's keep Dave. Let's keep Dave Wilson. He's in a position to where he can do that. I'm talking about the people that ain't in a position to really do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
We're speaking on a higher percentile. Dave Wilson's like a 1%er.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
He's a 2%er, 3%er. You know,
so
he's
what
like
you were
LeBron James, or like Michael
yeah,
Jordan and shit like that.
true, true.
We talking about the
So
bench players.
what you were describing, Joel, was understanding what your cost basis is or what your sunk cost is for your litter. Keep track of your input cost. How much did my stud feed cost? How much did all my testing cost? How much did my C-section cost? All that, right? Keep track of all that cost, divide it by the number of puppies, and then you know at least how much you have to charge per puppy to cover your cost. Anything then above that is profit, right?
How many people try to make? How many hustlers on here, right, that know about the game, try to make $300 off of a 3.5? And how where is that going to take you? Fuck that. $350. That's what a lot of y'all are doing in this dog game. That's what a lot of y'all are doing. And you listen, I know I might have seemed like a square to a lot of y'all until I started coming up with all of this shit right here, because like a lot of y'all don't know how to even hustle. Oh, he a square. Shit, I am. Because listen, if I had to get out there, I'd run circles around a lot of y'all dudes. Cause I know how to get bad dope, drop it, and bring it back to some fire. And it might be, yo, I remember when there was droughts, and the only choice I had was to go to this dude that had that fucking what we used to call it? We used to call it Gregory Hines. Cause he used to tap dance all over this shit. I used to take it and drop it to the oil. Drop it. So much fuck shit at the bottom. And I wouldn't really wasn't taking a loss. That's real talk, Daryl. That's real talk, man.
Hey, at least I knew who Gregory Hines was.
I used to take a loss, but it was just a couple $100.
Yeah.
A lot of people see a couple of $300-$400 loss, and oh man, dog. When you gonna make $1,000 to $2,000 profit, they not looking at that. They looking at what they losing. I look at, if I give just one of my dogs to a war vet, or somebody that was in the military. He says so. Somebody that was in the military, right?
Yeah.
I know that one dude is gonna talk so highly of the dog that I gave him to people that aren't military. How many people that he knows that aren't military vets? He's gonna brag about this dog. He's gonna talk about this dog to these other people. Now, these other people gonna be impressed by the dog. Oh, yo, where'd you get it from? I want to buy a dog from him.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
People don't think about back end, man. They're so worried about being fake hustlers. A lot of y'all motherfuckers in this game are fake hustlers. Y'all are fake hustlers. I'm talking about the 8-ball hustling, flipping the 8-ball and going buying some Jordans and taking your fucking $120 and go grabbing another one. And y'all do that shit every day of the goddamn week. Going buying jerseys, going buying expensive jeans. He said, "You sound mad." No, I'm just passionate, fam. I'm not mad. It's passion, dog.
Hey, Joel.
What's up, fam?
Look at it this way. Look at how a lot of the propaganda from the bully community, how it went over into the Frenchies, which I don't think nobody really even discussed it or actually did a real deep dive into it, because
the traditional Frenchie breeders are mad at the bully. I'm telling you.
But here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. It's a psychology behind it that needs to be delving into, because the lack of progress, I feel like in some areas with our breed, that is one of the prime examples of how it was done to the Frenchies of why our breed is kind of it has these stagnant points. The Frenchie, a well-established breed, is going through all kind of shit right now, man. You see more of those dogs at the pound and on the side of the road now than you did 10 years ago.
You can thank Kendrick Perkins for that.
I mean, you can thank a lot of people for it. That just Kendrick Perkins is one of the bigger names, but he's not the only one.
Oh, no, he's not the only one. I'm just
believe none of his dogs are going to no vets.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is it's a psychology behind that, bro. I'm telling you that a psychologist need to look into how that transition into another breed where they started wanting the Frenchies to be more massive. They start wanting, a well-established breed that's been around for what?
Hundreds of years.
A couple of centuries now? A couple of centuries?
Probably longer than that, man.
The dog got ruined in less than a decade. The dog got ruined in less than a decade, man.
Yep.
So, yeah, I digress, man. You know me, I digress.
That's
no, but it.
Go ahead, fam.
No, but it all revolves around behavior. Really, the genesis of our breed and the culture in which it sprang from continues to really dominate our breed, and then it just got transferred over, to the Frenchies.
That's my point.
Hey, pretty dog.
I'm seeing the same thing in the Connie Corso, also, guys.
Pretty Dog Classic.
Wow.
This is going to breed a reason why those people, dog, those are tellers. He did it. That's him. He did. Yeah. He did it. These are going to be the same people that know we're bully breeders, right? That are going to point the fingers at the ASPCA. They're going to advocate against us because we fucking up something that's already fucking been established 300 years. That's a long ass time.
Right.
Yeah, like I say, man, I think as a community, we don't have the people to but I'm telling you, man, it's a psychology behind it. Because some of the same driving forces that we, kind of prescribed to in the bully community was transferred, like Jerry was saying, over into the Frenchies in a lot of ways. And a breed that's been around centuries was, in my opinion, destroyed kind of within a decade in so many ways. And you can't blame those people for being pissed off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you blame those people for being mad about the influx of bullshit being pushed on their breed, man?
Bro, hey, not to change the topic, but listen, instead of trying to make your money off of a doctor that got bread, making $300,000-$400,000 a year, right? Give that fucking dog to the doctor. Why? How many other doctors does he know? Listen, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. You can hustle that. You can hustle that way. Don't tell nobody I gave you this dog for free, because I'm giving you a dog that's worth $2,000 for free for your family.
I offered my spine surgeon the dog.
Dog, you know how proud they're gonna. You know how proud of that dog they're gonna be. You know how happy they get, because what a rich person loves more than anything is free shit. That's why they file their taxes a certain way, because they don't want they don't want their money being taken all. They are frugal people.
Facts.
You look at a doctor. Facts. You got a doctor, right? They got fucking Rolex watch, but they got a Vans on. They got some dirty ass Converses on. They don't know what number Jordans or what Jordan. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Nah, and you know what?
Guess what? They'll invest money in a dog, knowing, oh, Dr. So-and-so got this dog from so-and-so. Hey, doctor, hey, can can you let me know who you got that dog from? Because it's beautiful. And they don't have to just be doctors. Most doctors, most people that make a lot of money don't hang out with broke people. They hang out with people that got influence and that got money too. So they coming to their house, they're going for cookouts, they're coming for functions, and they're gonna be like, oh, I love your dog. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. And they want to find out where the breeder's at. Where'd you get this dog from?
Yep.
And they will advocate for you. Oh, I got this dog costs like around a couple of $1,000s. Oh man, now these people got it in their heart that they love these damn dogs. He said, "That's my line, 2K dog for free." See, hey,
better make sure you're giving them a healthy dog, though.
Healthy dog.
Yeah,
facts.
that's my Jerry. That you took the words right out of my mouth. Because those are the same people that they gonna want to jog around the neighborhood in the morning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can't give them no bullshit, man. Real talk.
Nope.
Because they're gonna
But
be
they
the ones
also
that's gonna
they also got
gonna blow you up.
right. They also got to understand. They also have to understand why you might want to jog. This ain't a dog to take on a 2-mile run, 3-mile run.
No, of course, yeah. But at the same token, though, you need to let them know that, right? You don't need to let them think that they can take this dog to Stone Mountain and up, think you're gonna jog all the way to the top with this dog.
Yeah, exactly. You can take it for a good, nice long walk, but yeah, running 3 miles probably, I
You
mean,
can
unless
walk.
you get them on.
You can walk them 3 miles.
Yeah,
I mean,
facts.
you can walk them three miles, but all that jogging shit, like I see some people do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
got to make sure you let these people know at the same time. This is a dog, a family dog. This is a dog that when you come home, they're gonna cuddle up to you. They're gonna protect you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna protect your home. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta just let them know. Like you gotta let them know. But I just feel like we need to do better within this breed. And here we're the vanguards. All of us here, all of you in the comment section, we're vanguards. We're here to protect this breed. And I'm here to verbalize how I feel about what's going on without disrespecting anybody. Right? Y'all see with your own eyes what's happening. These dogs ain't making it past 3-4 years old. That is sad. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to understand like what we're doing. These fake ass hustlers out here, these juggling dime, 8-ball, trying to make 350 off of them joints, hustlers around here. This is what we gotta stand up against. He says some human beings can't even walk a mile. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jerry. But for those people, these American bullies are the best dogs for you.
Yeah, if
Right,
you're a couch,
Darnell?
if you're a couch
Right,
stanger,
Darryl?
they're good for that.
Right, Darryl? This is a fact. This is a dog. You don't like to jog. You don't like to run a mile. Man, this dog will sit their ass down right by you and look at you like, but you got to work this dog, though. You got flirt pole, spring pole. My dogs run that because they're more old school blood, razor's edge. Even some of them dogs, bro. Even some of them dogs. Let me tell you, let me give you the truth about razor's edge. A lot of them dogs are paper hung Gotti dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of them dogs are paper hung, bred with those bulldog mixed dogs. A lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them. It's paper hung. And this is a fact. And I'm not speaking about Razor's Edge kennels. I'm just speaking about people who think just because their dog is paper hung is they they lie on the father and put it on another father that say is more healthier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't want it. We don't want. Yo, you got breeders today, old school breeders that are 10 toes down. Fuck Dax. Fuck Gotti line. But they done paper hung their dogs to those dogs and lying to the public, speaking about fuck Gotti dogs, fuck Dax. You know what I'm saying? They will tell you that. Don't do it. I wouldn't. No, I like. You know how many people are waiting for me to fuck up so they can point the finger at me and say, "Oh, he was preaching this. He was preaching that." I'm putting myself on the line because I'm pushing the line.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself on the line because I'm pushing the line. And you know how many of these breeders are waiting that oh, well, look at what he did. I gotta be on point.
Hey,
You know what I'm
much
saying?
is given, much is expected.
Right.
So, like, I'm not telling y'all to go out there on Facebook like I've seen and be dickheads, be assholes, just because you want to be right, just because you want to be correct and say, "Oh, I told you so." You're gonna look like a fucking hater regardless of what they say. You look like a hater to me. You can speak on the topics without pointing out fingers and pointing fingers out at people and without saying people's dogs' names. A lot of people are doing that now. Look, see?
Well, I had a guy the other day that wanted to lock in Buster, and I asked him if his female had been tested, and he said no. And I said, well, I can't accept your money until you give me your dog's test results,
And
right?
you might not even hear from them.
I probably won't, but my point is this is when you get on, I mean, if you're an advocate, if you're a vanguard, if you're out there, then even all of your other small details in your business dealings and stuff, you better back that up. We
Hey,
got to our behavior has to mirror what we're talking about,
you
regardless of the circumstances.
hey, you know what's crazy? There's a lot of Dax. There's a lot of Dax offspring, Dax grandchildren, great grandchildren that's living 8, 9, 10, 12 years old.
Oh yeah, of course.
The much of shit they spoke about that dog.
Mhm.
Maybe earlier, you know what it is? It's compiling this blood onto each other. That's the big mistake that a lot of breeders are making. They
Well,
think,
and that
oh,
longevity is coming from the females.
bro, 2-3 times this, adding more 2-3 times that on top of talk to Jerry James, get your COIs done and get your propers done.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of
That definitely seems like the culprit.
that's the culprit.
Yeah, it
It is
definitely
the
seems like
culprit,
the
guys.
culprit.
You
It
can't take
always
you just can't take and breed dogs and have I saw one the other day, six times this dog in 3 generations, bro. You can't. I mean, it's a recipe for disaster. you know And
we're
you might
asking
get
for it.
lucky. You might get lucky and get one out of the litter that okay, but I mean, recessive traits are just dangerous. And when you start compounding at that level, I mean, you're way too much risk, way too much.
You got breeders out here selling dogs with heart fucking grade 3 heart murmurs. You got there we go. You been listening? You been listening?
Hey, there he is.
I had a call for like the last 4 minutes, so
Man,
I kind of
do you
fell
yeah,
off.
it's all good. Do your thing.
Now
Hey,
go ahead.
spin the block on this. Spin the block on it, fam. Tyree,
What happened?
spin the block.
What's the last? What's the last thing was said? I ain't hear the
What
last 4 minutes of it.
we're just talking about how a lot of these breeders are just compiling this blood onto each other, and that's the main culprit of these dogs dying early. Like it's just too much that they're impiling, and these dogs with their pedigrees 8
Oh
times.
yeah.
And I'm talking about not just regular dogs, healthy dogs. I'm talking about unhealthy dogs.
Well, it's a
He
it's
rolling
a
up, y'all. He rolling up.
I hear it.
I'm just saying
Paper
it's a
crinkling.
hard
You can
state
hear
to
it.
make with that because it's like depending on how far you go back, you know what I'm saying. This been started and it started from like a central source. You know what I'm saying. Um, I always say, Dax, the breed needed the Dax part, but it was the wrong dog. You know what I'm saying?
But I just made a statement where
Huh?
I was saying that a lot of if we're looking at this new blood, right? And 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 these Dax dogs are making this new blood look stupid because they living way longer.
Well, but that's what I was saying. Like it's compiled. It's compiled from years and years of narrowing down Dax dogs that they could compile up. And like I said before, at one time, if you keep chasing the bull, then you're gonna be in a bad place because at some time if you're chasing the bull all the time, you're gonna definitely compromise somewhere. You know, um, think about if you compromising every time you pick. Boy, shut up, like you ill. If you compromise every time you have a
That's
breeder
not a
going
kid, y'all.
forward.
That's a dog because it sounded like a kid making a lot of noise.
Oh yeah, but if you compromise every time going forward, eventually there ain't gonna be nothing else to compromise because you done compromised everything.
Facts. There's no
And
wiggle
I
room.
feel like
There's no wiggle room.
exactly. I feel like the Dax help implement. It gave people a way to keep chasing bull without it gave people a way to chase bull and keep on not compromising because they were like, we need more. But if you go back, Phenom was not a bad dog. You know, those dogs I feel like were the American bullies. Those should have been our classified American bully look that we should have been chasing to build better dogs out. And it's evolved from that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyree, can you repeat what you just said about Dax? Which piggybacks on one of our prior discussion in the comment. What did you say about Dax? What did Dax do again?
So Dax was me, like I said, Dax was the breed needed the dog, but Dax was the wrong dog. Think about it as what if Dax had brothers and sisters? Well, brothers, he has a sister. But what if he had brothers and whatnot that looked better than him, but they were a little shy of what he was? Better bodies, better health build, and they
I
picked
got you.
Dax because he was more extreme.
I see where you're going.
So because see, that's what Corrupt was. Corrupt was supposed to rival the Dax dog in sauce. It just it didn't get being a first generation of a mixed blood. It looked nice, it did good stuff, but it wasn't gonna be strong enough to carry on unless it was tampered with long term. Which you got people that like Mark B. He's still using it. It looks good too. He's using the same formula, but just with corrupt blood.
Right.
Bullmaster. He was another dog that he was created to rival. He was the edge version of Dax. He was put in place to rival Dax. They are dogs out here that were bred purposely to rival the Gotti side. But since the Gotti side already had bulldogs throughout all the dogs, you get Dax. It's already compiled, and then it was like, all right, take this, make some dogs, and then we keep on breeding, and that's where we messed up at.
Who's this right here? This is the dog I felt like pushed the line right here.
That look like Tonka.
Nope.
Nah, that's Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
That's Masterpiece.
That dog right there. And he came with a lot of shit behind him too.
Yeah, he died young.
There's a lot of people that don't know the story around Masterpiece and some of these dogs in the breed that they think are not related to Masterpiece, which they
Well,
are.
tell us the story about
They look just
Masterpiece,
like him.
Kyrie, so we know.
They look just like him. You said who?
Tell the story about Masterpiece so we know.
I can't. It put too many people right now. I know that did
Oh, all right.
in a bad place.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought
will say,
you know.
Masterpiece was he was what Rocco is today back then.
Right. Without the longevity.
You know, he was far.
Hold up.
He was far
Masterpiece died?
Died young, yeah.
Nah, I think Masterpiece he died?
Nah, Randy bought all the straws.
The Masterpiece is dead. Now, I thought he just wasn't breeding no more. I thought he was still alive. Masterpiece is still alive.
Died and whatnot.
When?
I believe Masterpiece gone. Because then after
But he
died,
didn't die
Randy
young.
went ahead and bought all the straws.
I don't think he died that young.
Straws, so he could be the only one with access to him. He won't young. Like he won't like 2 or 3 or nothing like that.
I think he was 5 or 6 years old to die.
I was saying for that day and age, 5 was young.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, back then. Yeah, you're right. It was. But I love that dog, man. You know, I think used right, that dog would add a lot to your program.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I wouldn't push the line further than that, though. I wouldn't go 8-time Masterpiece, 6-time Masterpiece. No, man, that's a dog to get in and out. You know, and then use on the back end again. You know, there's a science to this, man, that a lot of people are missing, man. All this inbred shit, man. Y'all motherfuckers is fucking up the dog game. Y'all are messing the dog game up bad. And it's just going to be a matter of time. Man, the song that I'm going to play before we leave, I know some of y'all probably hear it on the radio too much. I know a lot of y'all, but it's a theme for all of us here to them people that are doing it wrong. What's up, Carter Bully? It's a theme for them motherfuckers that aren't doing it correctly. And I want y'all to take it to heart. You know? But it's time for me to eat. It's noon.
Yeah, I gotta make pancakes, man.
Oh, that sounds good, man.
Wife is wondering why we ain't had breakfast yet.
Is there anything you want to say before you jump off, Jerry?
Yeah, just test your damn dogs, please. Do an embark test, something, right? I mean, there's 2 or 3 services out there that do genetic testing. You know, get a genetic health panel done on your dogs. It's, you know, make that in. It's a very small investment that can, man, I'm gonna tell you what, one dog that you don't know what's going on genetically and you're using that dog in your program can wreck your program. Got to be careful.
And let them know where they can reach you and get their COIs done.
Yeah, Jerry James, Dubtown Bullies. Just send me a text message on Facebook Messenger, and we'll have a discussion, and I'll help you out. You know, I mean, it's easy as that.
Mention No Bullish TV. He said what, 20% off?
25% off if you mentioned that you learned about it on No Bullish TV.
A quarter.
I'm a generous seller.
He taking off the price, man, just for saying you heard about his services on No Bullish TV. He will consultate you. If you don't understand what you're looking at, he does consultations. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry, man. Thank you so much, fam.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy them pancakes.
Will do.
Yeah. Shannon, you got anything else? You got anything to add before you jump off?
Nah, man. Just another real one. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, man. You stay blessed. I'm gonna hit you up out. You know I'm gonna hit you up after this all the time. All right, fam. Tyree.
Yes,
Tyree.
Edge dogs, old school dogs, breed healthy, feed good dog food. Purchase a sucking blow, $59.99, all the way up until May. All the way up until May.
I ain't got nothing else to add. Nothing else to add, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, Ghost Town, man. Please hit that like button. And for the love of these dogs, share this video, please. I just died, Brickhouse. What Brickhouse say? Hold up. Denzel lived a long life, but he's dead, bro. All right. This song, I'm telling you, I know it's all on the radio, and this is for us, man. All right, this is for us, and you telling them. Let's get it.
I see dead people. Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something P-Rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Like this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21, get your 4th street cred. Thug, bitch, you feel feel like you a slime in your head. Ay, what Quavo said you can be from Northside. What 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way.